Okay, so now I'm getting ready to take my e.l.f. clear mascara and clear eyebrow gel, and I am going to brush up my brows with the clear eyebrow gel by e.l.f. After brushing on my brows, I'm about to highlight them, and I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn, squeeze a little bit of it out on my hand. Then I'm going to take my Wet n Wild flat round brush and highlight my brow. But before highlighting my brow, I'm going to take my e.l.f. pore closing. I'm sorry, I think it's e.l.f. I think it's pore closing primer. But right now I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn, and I'm just going to highlight my brow. Doing a lot of talking in this video, guys, but yeah, just highlighting my brow, and then I'm bringing the Pro Concealer down all to cover the entire lid. Same with the other brow, just highlighting the shape of my natural brow, extending it and shaping it before I fill it in. Fixing my right brow to match my left one. Snap back, 1 month after the baby. Disappeared to grab some things. So now I'm about to set the concealer under my brow with Makeup Revolution Banana Powder. I'm about to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Ebony and my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Brush to fill in and shape the brows that I've already defined a little bit with the concealer. But I'm just filling it in, trying to give it more of a natural look. Just extending my brows because my brows aren't symmetrical naturally. So I try my best to fill them as much as I can. Again, I'm going over what I use for my brows, which is the e.l.f. Clear Mascara and Clear Brow Gel Duo, which is $2. And then my Wet n Wild Flat Round Brush, which is $1. And my LA Girl Pro Concealer, which you can get at any beauty supply for about $4.99, I believe. Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow and the brush in Ebony, and that's what I use for my brows. I'm going in with my Fenty Pro Filter Foundation in the color 420. I extend it down to my neck, and I'm using a round flat head brush to blend out my brush broke, but to blend out my foundation. I kind of buff it out as much as I can. I don't like the streaky look too much, so when I use a brush, I try to buff it out as much as I can. So I'm buffing it down to my neck, just so my neck kind of matches my face. Buffing my foundation out on my face. being careful around the brows. And I'm going to take my beauty blender, which is not wet right now. But as you see, I'm going to go get up and wet it. And I'm also using my Black Opal Cream Stick Foundation in Heavenly Honey. That is what I'm going to use to highlight. And I only use a little bit. A little goes a long way. Because with your beauty blender, you're going to stretch it down. And those are my highlight spots. Taking the base of my beauty blender, I'm blending out those edges so that it's not a harsh highlight, so that you're not seeing any blunt highlights. You want everything to blend. And you make sure you're dabbing. Dab, dab, dab with the brush. Never swipe with your beauty blender. Dab, dab, dab. And to keep from having a harsh highlight on your forehead, again, use the base of your beauty blender to blend it out. To blend out those edges. Taking the banana powder, and I am going to take a little bit in the top, and I'm going to melt that banana powder into my highlight. This is different from baking. Melting, you're kind of dabbing it into the skin, into the highlight, not brushing it away, but dabbing it in. Again, we're just melting, melting, melting. We're melting. Now I'm going to take a flat round brush and I'm going to go back in with that Black Opal Heavenly Honey Cream Stick Foundation. And I'm going to highlight my nose, starting off with a little triangle in the center of my brows, extending it down and taking it down the bridge of my nose. Bringing a little circle at the tip. Beauty blender, we're going to blend out that triangle in the center of the brows, and we're going to dab a little bit down the center of the nose. And we're going to set it with the banana powder. Brushing away any excess banana powder on the nose. And I'm going to take my homemade setting spray, spray my face, and then we're going to dab that setting spray in. I'm taking my NYX matte but not flat foundation powder in dark. And I'm going to take an angled kabuki brush and I am going to contour my face. I'm contouring the cheeks. You want to contour at the top of the ear. That is what you're going to do to guide you. At the top of the ear, you use that as your guide to contour. Now I'm contouring my hairline. And I'm blending out that contour so that it's not any harsh lines. Look at those brows. They look so natural. Blending it out, blending out. You don't want any harsh lines. You want everything to blend, 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 blend. So now I'm taking a round head fluffy brush and I'm using the same matte, not flat, NYX powder to contour my nose. And we're going to bring that over into the eye just a little bit so that it blends. Just talking. Now, I'm taking the same kabuki brush after I've cleaned it off with a towel, and I'm using e.l.f. Dark Blush Kit. I'm using the second blush in there. I believe it's the top right. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to define my nose down the bridge with the same Heavenly Honey Black Opal Cream Stick Foundation color. And by the way, I was explaining what a good setting spray would be to prevent transferring of makeup on your clothes. And it's Kryolan, Kryolan setting spray. So now I'm about to line my eye. I'm using the Wet n Wild black eyeliner. And I'm going to take my NYX Black Noir liquid eyeliner and just line my eye. No wing liner, just a simple black line. And here I had made a little boo-boo and made it a little bit thicker than the other one. But I'm just going to go in on the other side and make that one thicker. And I made a little boo-boo at the end. So what you're going to do is you're going to take some concealer and you're going to fix the little boo-boo. That's it. And then I went back in to add a little bit more concealer over the over what we already concealed with the eye. Just fixing it up just a little bit more. Just talking. I left for something, came back. And now I'm about to put on my lashes. And with your lashes, you want to make sure that your glue is tacky like your new man's ex-girlfriend. Make sure the glue is tacky before you put your brow on. It prevents it from slipping, and it also helps it stick. And here I'm just using some wispy lashes. They're not too defined. They're not minks or anything, so you can't really see them too much, but I'm just using some wispy lashes, which are good for every day. Again, we're going to add the glue to the eyelash line, just a thin layer to the eyelash line, and make sure the glue is tacky like your new man's ex-girlfriend. And now that we got our lashes on, we're just going to make sure they're on there good, that they're lifted. Just going in with MAC Zoom Lash Mascara to just blend in the natural lash line. We're going to keep talking, apparently. And now I'm about to line my lips with the Wet n Wild brown lip pencil. I think it's an eyeliner pencil, but I'm using it as a lip liner. The thing is, I line my lips. And after I line my lips, after talking so much, you just rub your lips together to blend them out. You'll see in a moment. Yep, just rub your lips, and now they're blended. And then we're going to line the inner corners of the mouth to keep you from having that blank space in your corners. Just line the inner corners of your mouth with the lip liner. And now I'm going to go in with the NYX Matte Lip Cream in Abu Dhabi. And then I'm also going to go in the very center of my lip with the NYX Matte Lip Cream Cairo. And this is my Jordyn Woods flat look. I'm going to go in with my setting spray, my homemade setting spray. And we're going to dab that in with the brush. And we're just going to put our little false moles. Well, they're my real moles, but because makeup covers up my moles, I go back in and I add them to my look. Nothing too major, nothing too big. And now we're about to show off the setting spray again. Let's put this wig on, sis, and complete the look. Afro Lady is in full effect. And she is beat. She is beat. Look at that. Look at that girl. Cute, 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 cute. I'm talking, but we're looking good. We're looking good today. And that is it. That is the Jordyn Woods look. Of course, I don't have the ponytail, but the simple, everyday look of her makeup, the chic, matte, but complete look that she had, that's what I'm giving you right here. Thank you for watching.
I promise you ain't never really freak out.